Hello, it's Mark again. I'm going to do a short one on my Fuji gear, my street photography gear. As you can see, I've changed location. I'm lucky enough to be able to walk to work from home. So I've been sat in the camera room all day working from home, so I thought I'd have a bit of a change of direction and come down here. So my Fuji gear, as I mentioned before, I used to have a Fuji X100S and sold it, and then regretted it. So what I did is bought an XT20, and it came with a kit lens, which is this one here. So this is the Fuji 18 to 55 XF lens, and I think it's a f2.8 to f4, so it's not a set aperture. It goes from 2.8 to f4 depending on the focal length, but it is a really good lens, especially for a kit lens compared to some of the others I've had from Nikon, for example, and it has got stabilization built into the lens. So yeah, if you are looking at getting a Fuji system, the kit lens is not bad. It's not a bad place to start. What I have also got is I picked up the Samyang. This is the 12mm f2. So it's an ultra wide lens. Other ultra wide lenses I've ever used have been massive, like for Nikons, for example. So when you get something like this, I'm quite impressed with it. It's a fully manual lens, so everything is manual. There's no autofocus, but it is a really sharp lens, and I have done some nice images with these with street photography. What I normally take out, what I used to take out, was these two. So I used to have the 18 to 55 and this one if I wanted something in the foreground to do with street photography. After reading a couple of YouTube reviews and doing a bit of research on the internet, I soon realised that everybody kept mentioning another lens. So I had a look at it and bought it. And what that lens is the 23mm f2, which is actually on there now. This is a cracking lens, and to be honest, this will probably stay on my camera most of the time now. It's sharp as anything I've ever seen. I mean, I'm no expert on sharpness, and you know, people may disagree, but what I've seen with this is the sharpest lens I've ever seen from corner to corner. So this is always on here. Obviously, you've seen the XT20 before. I have got an axis plate and a grip now, just to bring it out a little bit more here, because it is quite shallow. So and it does feel nice now. And I've also got a Peak Design, I think they call it a cuff strap, which is you just put it on, loosen it off, put it on, and then it tightens up. Yeah, really well made. I've got like a leather effect, and I think you can just get plain black, but as you can see, it's not going anywhere. So yeah, trust it. So that's one more lens. I've also I picked up from the Fuji refurb site on the internet, and it's worth looking at that if you've got Fuji, because sometimes you can pick up some bargains. And I picked up this. This is the Fuji 50 to 230mm f4 to f6, I think it is, and it's the XC. So it is the cheaper version of the Fuji lenses, and you can tell that because it's got a plastic mount at the back. The others are all metal. I haven't used this, to be honest, yet, but for the price I paid for it and the lightness, I could probably put it into the bag. Moving on to bags. As every photographer says, and I've said plenty of times, I haven't found one bag yet that meets my needs. I was using this, which is the Low Pro, can't remember what it's called now, it does tell me somewhere. Well, it's just a Low Pro shoulder bag, But as you can see, it's got a compartment in there that you can fit your camera gear in, and then there's plenty of space around it, and there's 2 pockets, and then a water bottle pocket here. I was using that, but I decided, seeing that I do like Peak Design kit now, to invest in this, which I'll tell you what it's called. It's the Peak Design, the Everyday Sling 5 litre. The reason I got this is it's a lot more waterproof than the Low Pro. As you can see, it's a lot smaller, but it's really comfy to wear. I mean, the Low Pro is brilliant, but this one, it is quite nice. It's a simple sling. You've got a small pocket at the front there, where you could put spare batteries, memory cards, cleaning cloths. Then the main compartment is here. The zip looks to be water sealed to me. And then the main compartment is there, as you can see. It comes with 2 dividers, and the dividers are like origami style, where you can put them into different configurations, so it's really good. There's another little pocket at the top here where you can put memory cards, and the people at Peak Design have coloured stitched them, I think red and black, so I presume red is when they use, black is when they're not. And then inside here you've got a couple of little 2 pockets down at the side which you can put cleaning cloths or whatever. And then there is a section at the back where I presume you could put a small iPad, or yeah, probably a small iPad there. So yeah, I do like this. I've used it a couple of times now, and I am really impressed with it. It does make me think about saving up and getting their bigger bags, to be honest, for me full frame stuff. So when I go out and do street photography, what do I take out with me? I take out the Fuji, definitely the XT20 with a 23mm lens on, and I will probably take out the Samyang, the 12mm wide angle. What I also take out, and you have seen me before, is I will take out this little beauty, which is a Lume Cube. This is the Air version. Yeah, I'm just using it to light the bottom of here. As you can see, I mean, this is the smallest version they do, but it does give out some nice lights. So take out that, just in case there's anything I want to, well, to add light on to make it a bit more dramatic. I mean, the thing about the Lume Cube is it is waterproof as well. So, you know, if you do decide that you want to put it in the water for whatever reason, you can do. I also take out a Gorilla Pod. I'm not sure which one it is. I don't think it's a really expensive one. I've also got another Lume Cube on here as well, and this is the new one. This is the Lume Cube 2.0. Again, this is more powerful, and it's a lot more powerful, and you can get accessories for the front. In this case, I've got some barn doors fitted at the front, and I've also got on there just a normal diffuser. I mean, the Lume Cube, this one, I'm probably going to get another one of these and get rid of the air, but these are just magnetic, so they just fit on like magnetic, and it's same with the barn doors. It does look small, but it's surprising what it can give out light-wise. I was using this, but I was using it the other day and I didn't recharge it, and I think it's run out of batteries. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's run out. I was using it to light up the back, but so that's the Fuji gear. I do like Fuji. I do like it for street photography. It'll never replace the my Nikon D810 for landscapes, but obviously with us being in a lockdown at the moment, videos like this, I'm going to be doing a couple more, I think. So, thank you for listening. I said it was going to be a short one. I might do another one after this, I think, to talk about tripods. but we'll see. So yeah, thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't. I'm up to 22 subscribers now. I lost one the other day. I'd like to get some more, obviously. The one thing I've noticed as well when I've been looking at the stats on YouTube is I seem to be losing people after about 2 minutes. So I don't know whether it's me, the content, or so if you don't mind, when you watch this, leave some comments. You won't hurt my feelings. I'm new to this YouTube. I've been doing it a year or so, but I don't do that many, and I think hopefully I will get better with more. But yeah, let me know, because I want to get more subscribers, because to be honest, I do enjoy doing it. I am planning to do some, show you how my workflow on Lightroom. I'm just waiting for a microphone to turn up, a USB microphone. It should be coming in the next day or so. So I will show you my workflow on Lightroom with Fuji, but also when we do manage to get out with my Nikon as well, because they are different. I seem to my workflow when I'm doing Fuji, when I'm using Fuji camera, is not as much as I would do with the landscapes. Probably because I'm doing street photography, but I've realised I do like the inbuilt film simulations on Fuji, especially because I like black and white, especially for street photography. I think that's my thing, so to speak. But yeah, so I seem to use is it the Acros R one, which according to the inbuilt menu system on the Fuji, you know, it's black and white, but it adds contrast to the sky, to darken the skies a lot, and I seem to like that for my street photography. So what you'll see is when I do them, and I'll probably do Fuji first, is you will find that I don't do much post-processing in Lightrooms to do with my street photography compared to what I did with the landscapes. So if you've got any questions about any of the things I've mentioned today, don't hesitate to send me a message, leave a comment, just let me know. And again, let me know what you think about how I can improve doing these YouTube videos. I'm just going to mention what I'm lighting it with. I'm filming on a Sony point and shoot camera with a flip up screen. I think it's a WX500 or something. And I've got a cheap LED variable light to that side. Like I say, I was lighting this side with the Lume Cube, it's run out of batteries, hence why I've got a second me at the back there. So yeah, I also sometimes use, this is a GoPro Session 4 on a Manfrotto. See, I'm carrying on again, I knew I would. Anyway, but never mind. This is a Manfrotto Pixie something or other, and it's the legs come out, and it's not bad of a selfie stick. I did mention last time that I've just invested in a DJI Pocket, Osmo Pocket, and to be honest, I'm loving this. It's got me really thinking about being a bit more creative with my film. I have tried doing a YouTube type of thing, sat down thing with this, but it weren't as good really, to be honest. I think this is more walking round, you know, just everyday walking around and getting different things with it. But I am really impressed. I wish I'd have found this ages ago before buying any GoPros, because it just smashes the GoPros out of the water. Well, the Session anyway. I presume the GoPro 8s and that are similar, but yeah, I just like it. I think it's a lovely piece of kit. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go, but like I say, subscribe and let me know what you think. Thank you for watching.